Hey, good morning, everyone. Hey, good morning, Marcy. Good to see you. Let me just start out that this broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks that are associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. All right, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Opening bell just took off. I'm going to just narrow my consolidation zone here. Let me go to a 60, see if that's a little better. The 2-minute retirement plan, you can see at the top right, is just on fire. This is a strategy over the last 3 or 4 weeks that is just consistently scoring. Our E-mini is going right into the VWAP. Look for a bounce off this VWAP. Let's see what the market did overnight. If today's your first day joining us, my name is Rory Powers. I'm with Right Line Trading, and we're going to be trading the AI Auto Trader, which is a fully automated strategy that runs within the NinjaTrader 8 platform. Once it's enabled, it will execute and manage the trades on your behalf. I could see overnight here our NASDAQ took a big leg up. You could see these big swings up and down are exactly what our signal A strategy entries are looking for. Hey, good morning, Dr. Hanson. Looks like the E-mini is trying to break down through the VWAP. And I'm going to take a quick look at the Forex Factory just to see what kind of news reports are scheduled for today. It is Tuesday, September 24th. If you're with us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. It looks like FOMC member Bauman is speaking, or spoke at 9 a.m. Consumer confidence at 10 a.m. Richmond Manufacturing Index, 10 a.m. So the big one is consumer confidence. Come out at 10 a.m. I just heard some trades fire off. Let's see what the positions are. A couple of strategies that I'm testing. So the update on the auto trader was released on Friday. So the trading session hours are automatically changing based on the performance of our drones. So we're going to get substantially fewer trades. We're looking for the cream of the crop. We want to skip the bad ones, and we want to be all over the good ones. So we're looking for quality rather than quantity. We're right at the VWAP here. on the E-mini. Consumer confidence, 10 a.m. So we're trading all of the index equities, all of the futures index equities, and we're also trading crude oil and gold. Let me see if I can pull my performance up. Last week, our one-day pass templates were on fire. Absolutely on fire. Crude oil had a 90% win rate on the ODP last week. Crude oil, 90% win rate. You could see here, these are my one-day passes. The profitable percentage from last week. Crude oil was 90%. The retirement plan, the 2-minute, 63%. The Dow, 60%. The E-mini, 60%. The NASDAQ 30 range, 55. And the Russell, bringing up the rear at a respectable 41%. So really great numbers on the one-day passes. The one-day passes are prop trading templates that are specifically designed to pass the evaluations in one trade, in one or two trades. Most of the time it's just one trade. Get you through that dreaded evaluation and into a funded account. Looks like the E-mini now just broke below the VWAP. We have two data series now for our haymaker. Our signal B, which is our trend trading strategy, is trading now a 15 range, a smaller bar. We want to get into those moves quicker, sooner. On the other hand, our signal A is still on the 30 range. So we have a 30 range haymaker that's looking for reversals or retracements back to the 50 and continuations into the direction of the trend. Those are really the beautiful entries. Now we're buried on the 15 range. Looks like crude oil just took a trade. I was just going to show the performance on crude. Crude's been a hot strategy as well. Let's take a look and see this trade. It's on the signal A, black gold, CL, signal A, black gold, drone. Took a long position. This E-mini short. Okay. This is the trade performance this month on the 2-minute retirement plan. It's up $3,754. So the 2-minute loves this market environment. It's winning 43%, but we've got a really nice risk to reward. Average loser 204, average winner 330. We've got a really unique way to manage these trades. We kind of have two legs. We lock in profits twice. On one contract. It's a one contract strategy. Goes to plus 11 at about 55 ticks. And then once we get within 30 ticks of our profit target. I believe it's 30 ticks. We lock in about $500 of profit. And we look for the home run. So the retirement plan, the 2-minute bot, is right now is our hottest strategy. Our PA account template for funded accounts for the month is at 1780. Trading one contract, having a good month. Max drawdown 1070. Something to keep an eye on. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Colonel. It's already the afternoon there, huh? Hey, rouse up 1400. Mr. Consistency. Another one that I noticed was doing pretty well was that YM. Keep an eye on the YM. We have a YM strategy that's running on a 4-unit Renko now. Hit the 1-day pass yesterday. All right, we got about 12 minutes to the report. I would proceed with caution here for this news report. This news report has a red folder, meaning it's a high impact report. I've got my two little ones home today. With both of them are sick. They got the flu or the cold, whatever you want to call it. My wife is an RN, and she's a registered nurse. She's certainly got her hands full. She's got 2 patients. Okay, I just heard a position fire off. A couple of them. The drone, let's keep an eye on Steven. When Steven gets hot, there's very little he could do to stop it. He likes to run. Let's take a look at Steven. NQ8U signal C. NQ8U Steven C. I'm going to be cleaning out my accounts today. Drone. Here we go. Whoa, yes. Oh, Steven was on it. Big time. I'm with you, Colonel. I agree, Mike. Ooh, look at crude. Oh, look at that ES trade. Mm-mm-mm. This could be a nice short trade on crude. Okay, we've got 9 minutes until the report, so we've got a little time. Got a beautiful entry signal on this crude. Our 15 crossed the 50, both red and sloping down. We've got a very ambitious profit target here. It's 90 ticks, and we have a 15 tick stop loss. And we do trail the trade by 15. This could be a signal A entry here. Stevens back in. Don't see that. All right, we're going to be patient here. We only have about 5 or 10 more minutes, 7 minutes to be exact. Consumer confidence, that's a pretty big report. Oh, that's a beautiful signal A entry on that 30 range. Look at that. We got some downside support. Let's see how this report goes. This E-mini might take off to the downside, depending what the report comes out with. Our signal B is getting ready to fire. Now we've got those triangles. That's our market internals signal. There's a bit of a sell-off right now. Looks like we got wicked out on crude. Okay, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. The ES is slowly melting away. Look at that beautiful entry signal. It broke right through the VWAP. I just heard some positions go. We got some entries on the Russell. The 1-day pass is in. Let's take a look. The Russell RTY 1-day pass. Nope, it's out. Boy, this E-mini trade. A beauty. 2 minutes. Because of the volatility with the news report, I'm going to prepare for the retirement plan drone. So I'm going to make the retirement plan drone NQ 2-minute signal A drone. I'm going to make that my leader account. Let me make sure it didn't reach the profit target. Nope. You could see this morning the entries that it took. We got 1 minute till the report. Took this beautiful short and it went all the way. Turned around and went long. We got an exit line change. We might have to make an adjustment on that. Sometimes on the signal A's, the line change, we don't want an exit on those. I might have the wrong exit strategy. Okay, here we go. Big candle down. Oh, man. See what the news was. I don't think that was a very good report. Our 20U Mack truck is all over it. Let's go jump in and take a look. U.S. consumer confidence fell in September. It was upwardly revised in August to 105, and it fell in September to 98.7. Fell by 10.3 points. Ooh, right on the borderline. The expectations index declined by 4.6 points to 81.7, but remained above 80. A reading below 80 usually signals a recession ahead. All right, so consumer confidence fell in September. Let's see if this signal B can get into a trade. Wow, what a candle down. Boy, that's huge. Wow, big sell-off. Oh my goodness, look at a 2-minute candle. Big volume. 4,000 contracts a minute on the NASDAQ, 10,000 on the E-mini. Big sell-off right here. Let's get a retracement back to the 50 on our 30 range. Let's get a retracement and then a continuation down into the trend, and that's going to be our signal A. I've got to clean my accounts out. Signal A haymaker. I think that's it there. Okay, we've got our RSI line retraced back up into that green area. So we're getting our retracement back to the support, back to the 50. And let's see if the market wants to continue to push down. Let's see what gold is doing. Not much. Yeah, Marcy, that's a good question. Are you still in Romania? I sent you a message yesterday. We were all thinking about you. We miss you. And we hope you have a safe travels. All right, we did get the roll, but we're bouncing off of support. They never make it easy, do they? Okay, something fired off. my tester accounts. Steven's looking for a big reversal here. Oops, excuse me. If this continues to go back up, we could get into this retirement plan trade. Let's see if this news report wakes up the market a little bit. Love to see some big swings up and down here. Get some volatility going. A lot like yesterday this morning. It kind of fell into a lull. Oh, I thought you had left. Oh my goodness. I was talking to Marcy. Sorry. All right, Steven's up 735. 735. $7.35. Maybe just to make things interesting, I'll put an account on that one. My Steven. Let's see if we get into this retirement plan trade. If this keeps pushing up, we need this RSI line to break above that 20% line. Might get a bounce off of all of that support. Let me put one on Steven just to keep things interesting. Where's Steven? All the way down. Here we go. Okay, we got in this trade. Took this on a copier. This long trade on Steven. Getting a nice retracement after that big move down. Consumer confidence is very low. Borderline recession low. Go all the way, Steven. Keep on trucking. We got the 20U Mac truck. Steven. Let's go. Let's do it. Retirement plan very close. Very close. Keep pushing up. There it goes. Retirement plan's in. I knew it was just a matter of moments. So we're in NASDAQ long on our 2-minute and our 8-unit Renko. Very little risk on this trade on the 2-minute. Really need some breathing room here. Push up. There we go. Couple nice trades here. Retirement plan's been hot, but I'll tell you, I'm a little nervous about that position. With that consumer confidence report, ooh, that was a doozy. All right, Steven's up 945. I got a $230 winner on that trade. If this does mature to the upside, keep an eye on how this strategy manages this position. Really nice trade management. Nope. Steven's going for the short roll. This is the strategy. When it gets hot, there's no stopping it. And vice versa when it gets cold. Let's give it a couple shots here. I'm playing the volatility on the news report. That's a great question, Mike. We were just discussing that in our meeting. What Sergio is in the process of doing is developing a dashboard that will give you the ability to take only long, only short, to see the trading hours of that particular strategy, to pause the strategy, to give you a lot of different options. He's either going to do a dashboard, a custom dashboard, a plug-in, perhaps make this a custom chart trader. He's actually in the process of doing it now. Okay, we're at 990. Let's see what else is hot today. Trader 1, Steven, did it's Steven 8U is back in. See if we get some follow through to the downside here. We'll let it take a few more trades. Little choppy here, little choppy. Chop. Let's see what the E-mini's doing. E-mini went sideways. Retirement plan's back in. And that's a nice position. I prefer this to the counter trend. This one here could get legs on it to the downside. Come on, push down. Let's go. Ouch. I got a double whammy on that one. Thought we were going to see a little bit of follow through there to the downside. Now my haymaker just jumped in long. This is a redo. We got a redo. Need some follow through here. Come on now, let's get one good one. Push on down. We're looking for the NASDAQ to go 55 ticks, get us plus 11. That'll take all the risk off the trade, like it just did. Now we locked in a small profit, and now we're looking for a second leg down. Push down. Come on. Push down. Oh, man. Boy, it tried, didn't it? Wow, that was a good opportunity, too. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Rao. If it's choppy, prime time's not the way to go. I wish the E-mini would start moving. I like the 5-minute, but it's just stuck in this chop. I'm really surprised with that news report that we're not getting a lot more volatility. Now it's reverting back to this choppy, ranging market. I watched Mark's session yesterday. We'll let Steven go one more trade, Ralph. Just need one big leg down. The volume's just not there. There we go. Come on. Get some volume in there. Some follow through now. Push down. Come on. Come on now. That's what we're wanting. There we go. Now we got a little follow through. Go all the way. Nice trade. Needed that one. That's the one I was waiting on. Got that one nicely. That put me up 500. That was the move down we were looking for. And go right back in. Just a little volatility is all we need. Come on, keep pushing up. There you go. One more. Go all the way. Nice. 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 I took it out right there. We got up to 890 on this account. I bailed on the trade. I'm going to turn mine off. I'm happy right there. Yeah, let's check on some of the other instruments. We're still in that, Mike. We're still in that right on that pivot. Market doesn't know whether to move up or down here. Looks like it's going to push down further. Here we go. Now we're in on the haymaker, signal A. See if we can get some continuation, some follow through to the downside again. After this nice retracement back to the 50, we're looking for a continuation down into the trend. Just need a little wiggle room here. See if we can get it. Push down. Come on. One more time. We're in that consolidation pattern now. Just wicked us out. Heartbreaker. Just wicked us out. Let's check. Let me turn off these strategies here before I get into another position. Okay. Here we go. Here's a redo on the haymaker. This time to the upside. Ooh. Long trade's a little nerve-wracking here. That's a tough one. We are getting higher highs here in this pattern. This thing could pop to the upside. Here we go. Retirement plan's going to jump in too very soon. Oh, it stopped us out. Here goes the ES. The ES is looking for daylight. We get through that last pivot on the ES, our signal B, in all likelihood. Let me tell you, Steven's really gaining some traction here. Here we go. See, we get another short roll to the downside. Nope. Damn. We got a smart stop exit. Let's see if we can push through this pivot on this ES trade. A little bit of chop here. You can see my Unorenko bars are in chop. That's not easy to do. What won't get faked out is that 20 Unorenko, I can tell you that. Steven looking for another leg down. Yeah, they need to check the pulse on crude, right? Crude happened to jump in long. Let's see if we can get some follow through on this one, Mike. Counter trend trade. The ES bounced off of that lower level of support. I'm on the sidelines. I hit my profit target for the day. I wound up with 890, just under $900. I hit the pause button. Now, Stephen, which is that prime time that you see in the short trade, this strategy holds the single session record. I think it was well over $4,000, just under 5,000, trading a single contract on the Nasdaq. Got wicked out again on the haymaker. Haymaker's getting chopped to pieces today. Let's see if we have another NQ strategy we could look at. The 15 range signal B. This is a new data series we're using. NQ 30 range signal B. Signal B. 15 range. Ooh. Let's see if we can see a trade go off on this one. I'm curious to see how this 15 range trades. 15 range on the Nasdaq is going to really move fast. Looking for a little more of a confirmation than the signal C on the 8 Unorenko. Looks like the ES is still trying to break through that pivot. We're in a really oversold environment on the E-mini, way off the 50. But it looks like it managed to just push through on really nice volume. 2,500, 2,600 contracts a minute on the E-mini. Oh, watch for this continuation down. Here it goes. Oof. This thing is going to pop to the downside. Here goes the E-mini too. Our signal B is should be kicking in any second here. We're really oversold. Love to see a pullback to the VWAP and a continuation down. I'm just so far oversold. Here we go. We got the pullback and go on Steven. These short entries he's been cashing in on. Oh no, crude. Crude just took a counter trend. Now we could put the 50 signal on that strategy. The crude signal A. Let me go back to the performance for the month of September. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got in on a signal B on this 15 range. Oh my goodness. Ah. Yeah, the signal A's been doing pretty good. Whew. Wow. Look at this. The bot on the signal A was running $2,170 in profits for September. I think I had checked off the 50 filter if I remember correctly. Here goes Steven. Yeah, if we could just get some follow through on more of these moves, this thing would break the record today. Here we go. Oh, back up to 1845 and now, oh no. Looking for the retracement. In an oversold environment, it went long. That's a great idea, Rao. We certainly could. That's a great idea. Let's see what happens with this long trade. Let's look at crude oil on a 2-minute. Let me save this template. Here's crude on a 2-minute, Rao. Nice short trade. Here we go. This could be the reversal on the retirement plan and the ES. Steven's riding it up. Doesn't want to break through that support right here. ES sure bounced. Oh, man. Boy, this Steven, this strategy could light it up today. Get in the window. Get in the window. Get in there. Yeah, I was in shock when I went to the gas station this weekend. Did they plan this out? I mean, right when the election comes, all of a sudden, I was putting super unleaded in my car for like $3. I couldn't believe it. Last 3.5 years, gas has been so expensive. We got within 60 days of the election. They're giving it away now. Let's go. Oh, yes. Steven goes all the way. 2,500. What a trade. A monster. There goes the retirement plan. Getting in on the action. The retirement plan's a hot strategy. It's due. Here we go. We're getting that pullback to the VWAP on the E-mini. Yeah, I saw that. You're right, Ralph. There, I saw that they were going to buy a bunch though to try to replace some of it. Now that the prices are so low. But you're right. That's exactly what they did. I got to hurry up and run and fill up my boat while the prices are low. That thing holds like 100 gallons of gas. Come on, retirement plan. Steven might get this big leg down now. I'd love to see it push up, continue to push up though. Not taking trades? You might want to check your hours that the bot is scheduled to run. Hours are good. I would check your log next. See if you're getting any type of lag or here we go. This retirement plan, Rao, your strategy. If it gets into that window, it's going to lock in $500-600 in profits very quietly, creeping up. It's very close. Very close. Push up a little higher. Get up there. Get up there. Well, this thing's going to the moon now. Get up there. Get in our profit window. Almost. Close but no cigar. I had a feeling that was the case, Mike. Sometimes those Unorenkos. Are you running a Unorenko chart? When I run a Unorenko chart, I always use my data series. I always load 1500 bars just to minimize the amount of resources. When there's a lot of volatility, man, it'll paint a lot of Unorenko bars. Get in that. There it goes. Now, it just went in our profit window. And now you can see my stop squeezed up and locked in at least $500 or $600 in profit. So when that happens, you're in a good position. You can either win 500 or 900. all the way. Okay. That strategy, let me tell you, that 2 minute just loves these market conditions. Look at our ES. Our ES bounced all the way back to the VWAP. Now we're in a much better position again. If it rolls to the short side, to get an entry. Boy, our signal A was surprised the ES signal A didn't jump all over that. Must have been something in the way. Wow. That retirement plan, another 2,000 today. That strategy this month. I was showing it earlier. Let's go back to the 2 minute. This update, I have the account name changed, so this is the Signal A drone, 2 minute retirement plan drone. Huh. This is where my retirement plan is. I'm at 6,000 for September, trading one contract. I'm at 6,000. One contract, retirement plan. This is when it's made all the profits. The London Open. This morning, the London Open was scored big on that 2 minute too. On Mark's computer during our meeting, he was showing me the trade it took for the London Open. Beautiful trade. And then it's just got these two green bars that are through the roof. For the love of God, look at that. Let's look at it on a daily cumulative. Look at that equity curve. For the whole month of September. $6,024. Max drawdown looks like about 1,300. Never is a nice straight up line. You always got those peaks and valleys and speed bumps and roadblocks. But overall, you could see the retirement plan is just crushing it. Unfortunately, I disabled my trade copier. I had that same exact strategy. The two strategies I had today, I went with the Steven and the retirement plan. I had them both on my copier, and I stopped at 900. Call me a chicken, but I got 900 in profits today. Ooh, and there goes our retirement plan. I'm sorry, our haymaker. This is our 15 range. I'd love to see this new one score something big here. This signal B on the haymaker, we were trading a 30 range. We saw we were getting a little late on the moves. Mark had the great idea to switch it to a 15 range. And we got out on a line change there in this consolidation zone. It might just break out to the upside. But we got out. The strategy overall is down 400 on the day on that 15 range. 15 range is going to be a little more aggressive. We've only got it trading when it makes the most money, though. Great job, Mike. Great job, sir. Yeah, that retirement plan was calling our name today, wasn't it, Mike? Seeing what it's been doing. That's the first one I looked for this morning. I just so happened to see Steven out of the corner of my eye start gaining some traction. I jumped on that one as well. But either way, let's see what happens with this E-mini. I always like to ask David Wise what his opinion is. It's just an opinion, but he's really smart. He's really experienced. When it comes to the S&P, whether it be the SPY or the E-mini, I'm not kidding you. For the last 15 years, between 9 and 4:30, he watches the SPY. Great job, Suzanne. How'd you do it, Suzanne? That retirement plan's still going, too. That thing's going to the moon. Let's see if we can jump in. This 15 range might get some legs here. It's breaking out of this consolidation pattern. We need a big push up here. There we go. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, we're on the 15. We have a trailing stop that's pinned to that 15 line. Might not have went high enough yet. Once we get about $250 in profits, if we get to plus 250 on the trade, our stop gets pinned to the 15 EMA. Which is what happened just then. So it got us out break even. Saved us from taking a much bigger loss, it looks like. Just couldn't get the follow through to the downside. Let's see this roll now on this ES. Let's take a look and see if it continues through the 50 or it bounces off that VWAP or that 50 EMA. Let's see what David has to say about it. Coming up to 11 o'clock. This is happens to be, if I remember correctly, when our 1 day pass goes on the 2 minute. So David is bullish on the SPY now. Okay, let me just take a 1 minute break. Excuse me for just a moment. Okay, we're back. So the leaderboard today is really the NASDAQ and the Russell. NASDAQ and the Russell. Hey, good morning, Stapleton. Yeah, I remember I read that on the retirement plan around 7. Great job. Thanks for sharing that. I was reading that Suzanne, that you wrote that you kind of watched the automation and using some discretion, you follow the trades with the entries that you like, which is very smart. Very smart. All right, we'll give it about 8 more minutes to 11:15. David Wise is bullish on the E-mini. I'm kind of waiting to see what it does. It's stuck between the VWAP and the 50. It does appear to have broken through the VWAP, which is a good sign for his recommendation. We've got two really nice equity streams here at Right Line Trading. We have our futures trading systems, and we've got a incredible options trader in David Wise. Takes his SPY super system trades. And for joining us today here on YouTube, I'm going to put a link in the chat box that'll give you a 2-week free trial to David Wise's SPY super system trades. One of our members, Ed, his name is Ed, actually trades his Apex accounts, listen to this, by following David Wise's SPY super system trades. He got a 1-day pass. He used the ATM for a 1-day pass, and he was in David Wise's options trading room looking at the SPY. David called the SPY super system trade, and Ed got a $3,000 winner on his Apex account. Which is really pretty smart. Yeah, we're in that dreaded sideways channel here on the 30 range. We need it to pop out of there to the upside. We are getting higher highs here. Here we go. This might get some legs. Don't come back now. Ah, boy, this thing's really throwing wicks. Hmm. Mm-mm. Oh, boy, David called this one here. Setting up on the signal B. The signal B on this E-mini to the long side. Okay, we're in. Signal B. We got into the position on the 5-minute signal B cash register. Let's take a look. Here we go. Let's see if we can ride this puppy up. We're trailing the trade by, I believe it's 3 or 4 points, 12 or 15 ticks. $12.50 a tick on the ES. And we've got some really great coupon codes for the AI Auto Trader. I'm also going to share a page that has our best coupon codes. And then we'll just go over the leaderboard and wrap it up for the day. I'm going to give our YouTube followers a free 14-day trial. SPY Super System. And David has a great live trading room. And he spends a lot of time looking at the SPY. And those positions, you could take trades on the ES very easily. They move it together.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I have a feeling that my Stevens strategy hit its daily profit goal. I haven't seen it take another trade. It might have been set for 2,500. I wish I had increased that. I think it was just getting warmed up. Now this link I'm putting in for the coupon codes, it will also give you the ability to schedule a time. If you have any questions about the AI Auto Trader, I have my calendar link on this page. Or if you just want to meet with me and you have any questions, if you click on this link, you'll be able to schedule a time. You know what? Let me put those in separately. Sorry about that. I didn't know it would make a jumbled up mess. Okay, here's the for the AI Auto Trader. If you'd like to schedule a time to go over the platform or discuss any questions that you might have, there's a calendar link, and it'll also provide you with some really nice coupon codes. And second, I'd like to, on behalf of Mark Miller, I'd like to invite everybody for a free 14-day trial of the SPY Super System trades. And that's with professional options trader David Wise. Here we go. ES looking good to the upside. David Wise said, hey, I'm bullish. Broke through that VWAP. Look at that retirement plan entry. Man, did it call it there. Holy moly. You could see our long entry. We could still, if we were managing that trade on our own, we could have put our profit target to the moon. That was a beautiful entry. That's one you wait for all day long, I'll tell you. Nice to see you, Stapleton. Okay, today was a pretty decent day trading, I'll tell you. I was a little nervous after yesterday, but today we found some really nice trading opportunities. A couple of them presented themselves. And our leaderboard today, well, Steven stole the show on that 8 Unorenko. Maxed out on the profit targets. Trading one contract was at $2,500. Close second, also trading the NASDAQ. Retirement plan. Up 6,000 for the month. I kind of piggybacked those two strategies on my Apex account. And even a blind squirrel finds a nut. And I say that because I'm just a terrible trader. But I did find $890 today. Row, 775. And we have a couple variations of that signal C on the 8 Unorenko. And then the other strategy that came above the radar today was the Russell. The Russell won $300. And the ES could steal the show here. I don't know if we'll be able to watch the entire trade, but I'm going to stick around through 9:30 to see what happens. 9:30, 11:30, excuse me. I'm going to hang around for 10 more minutes. The ES is one of my favorite strategies. I really love it. With very little risk, you have the potential to really hit a home run. Not exactly sure what you mean, Mike. Optimize themselves out, not to trade? Yeah, they optimize the trading session hours. So we could have some winners that pass us by at times of the day that normally are times of the day we don't normally win. It could happen. At the expense of missing out on a few winning trades, we're filtering out a lot of losers. So the retirement plan, this must be on the retirement plan. Yeah. Now we just got that consolidation pattern on our 2 minute. You can see we have this indicator called the consolidation indicator that defines a channel. Let me tell you that ES trade, man, I wish I was in it for real. Let's bring it down just a little bit here. We could see the thing. What a move up on this retirement plan entry. Look at this. Look at this entry. You could see it, the RSI line crossed right here at about 1047 or 8. We got the entry right where this little blue triangle is and hit our profit target at 180 like it was nothing, and then went up another 200 or 300 ticks, probably 75 more points, and could keep going. It's very possible, Mike. Any condition that you have enabled does have the potential to filter out the trade. I see you're saying that there's a discrepancy between what's on the master spreadsheet and what's actually in the strategy parameters. We're using in your strategy, you're using bias as a filter, which could have potentially kept you out of some of those trades. Let me see if in this strategy it's checked here. Let me just take a look. I know we did take some measures to try to make Steven a little more conservative, because it was kind of a loose cannon. In the one that I was running in today's room, I don't have anything. It's just wide open. By checking the bias, you would have gotten different entries. Yes. Here we go. We're dragging that stop up. All right, let's give it 4 more minutes. See what the stock market's doing real quick. Market is up very modestly. The Dow's up 0.25%. S&P up 0.06%. Russell up 0.1%, and the Nasdaq up almost 0.2%. So very small. Came back from a the market's been very resilient, even with these economic reports that are coming out that aren't the most positive. Somehow it's bouncing back each time. That one consumer confidence metric was very close to being a red flag for a recession. After that terrible consumer confidence report, the market bounced back nicely for the time being. Very close to getting stopped out of break even on this ES trade. That's the challenge with the E-mini at 1250 a tick. We don't want to give it too much room, but it throws these wicks that make it very difficult to manage. All right, 11:29. I just want to take a minute and thank you all for joining me today. Listen, God willing, we're going to do it again tomorrow. There's more ways than one to skin a cat, and we found one today. And congratulations, Colonel. Congratulations, Suzanne, Rao, and everybody else who had some wins today. Thanks for joining us, Charles. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. And I've got a chicken salad sandwich on my mind. So thanks again for joining me. And hey, come back and see us tomorrow. We're going to do it again. Same time, same channel. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye-bye.